History of computers. Computer is not an outcome of a day or the efforts of an individual. It took many years, and from time to time, many people contributed into the development of present-day computer. Let us peep into the past of understand the evolution of computer. Early computing devices. The need of calculating devices was felt thousands of years ago, and humans always tried to develop devices to make calculations easier. Some of the earlier used calculating devices are discussed below. Abacus. Abacus is considered as the first calculating device that was developed around 5,000 years ago in China. It was made up of wooden frame with rods, each having beads. Simple calculations like addition or subtraction could be performed using this device. Napier's bones. This was invented by John Napier in 1614. It was made up of rods with numbers marked on them. Besides addition or subtraction, it was also used for multiplication and division. Pascaline. This was the first calculator invented by Blaise Pascal in 1642. It consisted of a rectangular box with 8 movable wheels. It was capable of performing addition and subtraction. Stepped reckoner. This calculating machine was an improvement of the Pascaline by Gottfried W. Leibniz in 1671. It could perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Difference engine and analytical engine. In 1822, Charles Babbage designed the first mechanical calculating engine called the difference engine. It could perform complex calculations. In 1833, he invented the first mechanical computer, the analytical engine, which laid the foundation of modern computers. It was able to perform any arithmetical calculation. It had input or output device, a memory unit, and many other basic components of today's computers. This is why Charles Babbage is known as the father of computer. ENIAC and UNIVAC. With the advancement of technology, the first electronic general-purpose computer named ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, was developed in 1946 by J.P. Eckert and John Mauchly. This was the first electronic computer, which was a revolution in the field of computers. UNIVAC 1. Universal Automatic Computer. First, it was introduced in 1951. It was the first commercial computer. Generations of computers. Development of computer technology from ENIAC to its present form can be categorized in 5 generations. Let us discuss the technology used in each generation. Features of first generation computers, 1940 to 1956. Some features of first generation computers are: they used vacuum tubes as the main component. They are very expensive. They generated a lot of heat. They had slow input and output devices. They were huge in size. They consumed a lot of electricity. Some of the first generation computers were ENIAC, UNIVAC first, and EDVAC. Features of second generation computers, 1956 to 1963. Some features of second generation computers are: they used transistors as the main component. They were very expensive. They generated less heat. They were smaller in size. They consumed less electricity. They were faster. Some computers of this generation were UNIVAC 3rd, IBM 1401 and CDC 3600. Features of third generation computers 1964 to 1971. Some features of third generation computers are: they used integrated circuits (ICs) as the main component. They were expensive. They generated less heat. They were smaller in size. They were faster. They consumed lesser electricity. Some computers of this generation were IBM 360, ICL 1900, and UNIVAC 900. Features of fourth generation computers 1972 to present. Some features of fourth generation computers are: they used VLSICs, very large-scale integrated circuits, called microprocessor, as the main component. They were very cheap. They were very small in size. The concept of Internet was introduced. They became easily available. Some computers of this generation are MIT's Altair, Apple II, IBM PC, and Cray 1 supercomputer. Desktops, laptops, and tablets are also fourth generation computers. Features of fifth generation computers, present to future. Some features of fifth generation computers are: they are based on artificial intelligence, a technology that allows computers to think and take self-decisions like a human being. The input and output will be in the form of speech and graphic. The powerful and compact computers will be available at cheaper rates. Some applications of fifth generation computers are in field of robotics, wearable devices, smart homes, drones, and driverless vehicles. Characteristics of computers. Some of the main characteristics of computers are: high speed. Computers are very fast. They are capable of performing calculations involving large amount of data. Their working speed is in microsecond, nanosecond, and picosecond. Accuracy. Computers are very accurate. They perform all jobs error-free. Storage capability. Computers have much more storage capacity than human beings. They can store any type of data, such as images, videos, texts, or audios. Diligence. Unlike human beings, computers are free from tiredness and lack of concentration. They can do repeated work with same speed and accuracy. Versatility. Computers are very versatile machines. It means they can solve a complex scientific problem and play a game simultaneously. Reduction in paperwork. The use of computers leads to reduction in paperwork and speeds up the process. Limitations of computers. Computers have several limitations too. They can only perform tasks that they have been programmed to do. They cannot do any work without instructions from the user. They cannot take their own decisions. Limitations of computers. Computers have several limitations too. They can only perform tasks that they have been programmed to do. They cannot do any work without instructions from the user. They cannot take their own decisions.